Kanye West just hijacked the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, inserting himself to the forefront. But what do I mean by that? Now, if you're not living under a rock for the last couple weeks, the Kendrick Lamar and Drake has been the hottest thing in hip-hop today. We wake up every day wondering, has Kendrick Lamar dropped? Has he dissed Drake? When is this coming out? And it's currently day 11 with no Kendrick Lamar diss track. Now, what Kanye West did was super berserk, as he premiered his own Yeezy Adult Film Network on his website and said a couple other things in an interview. Now, in an interview with Justin LA Boy, he went off on basically everyone in the industry on some Cat Williams type of behavior. He went off on Kai Cenat for being an industry plan. He went off on J. Cole for being a wussy for apologizing to Kendrick. And he went off on Drake and spoke about him creating his remix for Like That Future, saying verbatim, they were all excited for the elimination of Drake. That D1 hating is crazy.
Damn, yeah. Hold on. How did this even come about? Who called who? I need the story behind this. This shit is crazy.
Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we, went through the creative process, adding the chords, and called the hooligans, called them out in London to get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake. Not excited, we was energized.
The rash relationship of Drake and Kanye West is a prime example when idols become rivals. Now, dating back to 2018 on the song Sycamore with Travis Scott, Drake had a few lyrics that insinuated that he smashed Kim, which was obviously Kanye West's wife. When he said, crept down the block, made a right, pulled the lights, crept through the night. He's basically talking about how he lived in the same neighborhood as Kanye West and Kim at the time and how he smashed Kim. Now, obviously, rappers beef over women. That's like the biggest reason why anyone beefs in the industry and in regular life. It always boils down to women. But it seems that Drake always tries to one-up it and do one thing further. Because even on a couple months ago, even last year when he came out with Search and Destroy, looking at Search and Destroy, the cover art was a picture of Drake wearing a motorcycle helmet with another girl who looks just like Kim Kardashian wearing a motorcycle helmet. And in the song, he basically talks about, I want someone to be patient with me. And then later, in between the song, he actually has an interlude of Kim Kardashian speaking to her mother, Kris Jenner. Whichever one that didn't switch over, you know what I'm talking about. But he was basically speaking to her mother. And Drake is just all-time petty and does even more things like this. But what really set it off was when Drake wanted Kanye West on the song Lift Yourself. He sent Kanye West the beat, and Kanye West sent back his verse, and he was basically laughing in Drake's face. The verse was like, whoopity-whoop, scoopity-poop. Whoopity-whoopity, scoopity-poop. It wasn't a real verse, and it's like, for someone like Drake who's made it to that level, it's probably around 2015 or so, it's like, you think I'm a joke and you're not taking me with respect, right? It's like, you gonna give me a nursery-ass rhyme to put in my song that people gonna expect one of your best hits ever. Like, we always hear about artists getting walked on their own song by a feature, but if I'm putting a feature of you on my album and you're just doing some weak shit, it's like, bro, like you're basically being disrespectful, and that's what's gonna happen. Now, Kanye West would say that Drake is actually a son of Universal Music Group because he's the biggest artist on that label, and he actually has a rich baby daddy, which obviously quotes a song from For All the Dogs, which is Lucien Grange. And Lucien Grange is obviously one of the most powerful people in the music industry because he is the CEO and owner of Universal Music Group, which owns the best artists in the world from Taylor Swift, Drake, The Weeknd, you name it, they're probably signed or under UMG.
What is it specifically about Drake that everyone hates? There's something obviously wrong with this one individual that no one wants to speak about, and I feel like you're the only person that's gonna really put it out there.
How you say rich baby daddy? It's like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucien.
Well, Lucien worked for people who control the banks in Africa.
Now, the issues that Ye has with Kai Cenat stems from Kai Cenat doing a P.O. Boxing review with him putting on the sweatpants that he ordered from Ye, and they're way too oversized. Kai Cenat is a very small guy. They look like double XL pants, and Kai Cenat was making fun of it. He was laughing at it. And Kanye West viewed him as an industry plant because he has the attention of all the young people in hip-hop. But Kai Cenat is like the place where every new rapper wants to be. He has all the attention. He has latest cars. His lifestyle is very it's very Hollywood and music oriented, even though it is organic. He's someone from the Bronx. He came up natural, hard struggle, and he made it. Like, he's not an industry plant. However, that's what Kanye was trying to portray because he's mad that he had such a negative review. And what Kai says is gold. If Kai doesn't like something, his 10 million followers aren't going to like something, which you might not get sales.
We out here stepping away from Adidas, like the shit that Kai sent somebody, that's some industry plant shit. He gonna be talking shit about my pants.
So he's an industry plant. He's an
of
example
course, he's
of
the
an industry
opposite.
plant.
Total fucking that exact genre is the most industry plants. It's about like influence and mind control, and then he gonna mention my daughter's name a week later. It's like, nigga, that don't mention my daughter's name, and then you dissing what's paying a $200,000 a month child support.
That's why even when he said something bad about Glorilla a couple days ago, a couple months ago, Glorilla was hurt because like Kai Cenat really has pull. Like if he doesn't like your stuff, there will be 10,000 people or 10 million people that don't like your stuff, and you just have to live with it. As a diehard J. Cole fan, the J. Cole apology to Kendrick was one of the hardest things I had to hear within the last couple of years. And Kanye West wouldn't hold back his feelings towards it, as he felt that J. Cole was basically a soft dude for apologizing to Kendrick because apologies aren't allowed in hip-hop. So many people from Jadakiss, 50 Cent, The Baby, every OG in the game, not The Baby of course, but every OG in the game aside of that was saying like, why are you apologizing, because this is hip-hop. We talk about the competitive nature. J. Cole talks about, if a nigga push me to the edge, I'm going to do this. But then at crunch time, at brunch time, right before they start shooting, J. Cole goes inside and takes his ball and goes home. Like, he just didn't want any of the static. And Kanye West had some very shrewd words to say about J. Cole.
J. Cole apologized to Kendrick.
Fuck all that pussy shit.
Oh, shit.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, you have it.
Yo, fuck all that shit, man, because it's like that nigga J. Cole went on tour with Drake. He know what it is. It's like, nigga, you can't run now. It's you also, all this like.
It's up for Cole too?
If you say Cole, you can't say up and Cole in the same sentence.
Oh,
it's like,
God.
It's
Are
like,
apologies even allowed in rap beef though?
I don't know.
I've never seen no shit like that before.
I don't listen to J. Cole, so I wouldn't even know. I just heard he had a song called False Idols and somebody told me it's halfway about me.
The irony of J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick and Kanye West going off on J. Cole is, when J. Cole was coming up, Kanye West was a figure that he looked up to. He was very successful at the time. He had a big name. And in a way, he wanted to model his career after that. But on the song False Prophets that he put out in 2016, he talks about maybe he lied to himself because he thought that all these people that he thought were such great people and were in such influence were basically being pushed by the machine and never had a real agenda and didn't have any true good intentions to their listeners and to their audience. With certain verses on that song saying, maybe it's my fault for idolizing niggas based off what they be rapping. But come to find out, these niggas don't write they shit. Here's some new style bubbling up, then they bite this shit. Damn, that's what I get for lying to myself. Now on this verse, he was talking about Kid Cudi, who was another upcoming artist at the time around 08, 09, who Kanye West helped. And Kanye West helped a lot of people early in their career, from Travis Scott, even Drake, even Meek, A$AP Rocky. I know Kanye West gets a lot of hate for the stuff that he says, which, you know, I won't agree is right all the time. But he was very influential, and not only in the sound of the people that he brought up with him, who were rising up and coming. People didn't believe in them, just like how they thought Ye wouldn't progress off being a producer. And he helped push them to the mainstream game, and they became successful. Kanye West starting an adult film entertainment network is the craziest thing to me for one reason. The adult film network destroyed his family, and Kanye West has been very vocal about this, as Kim Kardashian and Ray J tape is really what made her famous. And it's crazy to think, because, not to bring race into this, but I have to in a sense, I do feel like, let's say if she were a black woman or any other ethnicity or race, people would basically body shame her and make her feel ghetto about that's how she became famous and that's how she became relevant. But she did a whole 180, and her life has nothing to do with that. She's very successful, has $1 billion family, and she's rich as hell and always paid. Now, what Kanye West said in a couple of tweets years back would actually come back to bite him in this moment, as he said this one thing. The use of corn destroyed my family, but Jesus will heal everything. Remove any and all forms of pornography from Twitter and every platform. Pornography is the product of pedophilia, and when grown men look at porn, they're watching someone else's daughter relive trauma for money. Now, that is very true. But Kanye West is one of the most contradicting figures in rap and just in the world, because we'll see Kanye West wear a Make America Great Again hat and then talk about how slavery was a choice. And it's like, which one is it? Then we got Kanye West here saying that, you know, this industry is so bad because it lets us see underage women, which is very true. And the industry is very bad and very dirty. But then again, he's going to be promoting his own site and making money off his own thing. Kanye West is the most unpredictable person in 2024. And this last 2021 to onward 2024, when it's all said and done with, Kanye West needs a 30 for 30. Thank you for your time. Jared the Star. Subscribe. Thank you for showing me love. I'm back with another one just now.